everyone, welcome back to my channel. I really hope you're having a good day and a good week. Welcome to another video, and if you're new here to this channel, welcome. I'm Kerry, thanks so much for stopping by. I do all sorts of different lifestyle content on this channel, so yeah, if you like what you see today and you want to see more videos like this, then please do hit that subscribe button because it would be so great to have you here with me. Now today I thought I'd bring you something a little bit different. I thought I'd bring you a video just to explain to you my morning skincare routine. I love watching these videos. I've watched so many videos of people's skincare routines just to kind of see what they do, because I've been looking for ages just to find a routine that I like, that makes my face feel good, that makes me feel awake, kind of ready to go in the morning, and that is just quick really, and you know, it's quick but effective and also affordable. And I think I've pretty much found the routine that I love to do. I've been doing it for quite a while now. There's probably room for like perhaps sun improvement. I'm going to talk about some of the products that I use, kind of, and a couple of pitfalls. But on the whole, I really love this routine, so I just really wanted to share it with you. I think it makes me feel refreshed. It makes me feel ready to go in the day, and you know, it doesn't take me long to do, and I think that's so important. You don't want to spend ages like trying to do all this stuff, and you know, because if you've got things to do. So yeah, I'm just going to get into it. So the first thing that I do, obviously I haven't really done anything to my face because it's the morning, so I'm not wearing makeup or anything like that, but I still like to give my face a good cleanse. I've got a couple of cleansers actually that I like to use, and it just kind of depends on like how my face feels, like how I feel. The first one I tend to use is a number 7 one. It's this like radiance cleanser. It makes me feel really refreshed. It just feels really nice on my skin. It's like a light sort of creamy texture. But today I just want to, because it's getting a bit like warm outside, we're getting a bit more of a spring feel. So today I really want to use this L'Oreal Paris Fine Flowers Cleansing Milk. This is just super nice. It feels so nice on the skin. It does remove makeup. But obviously I'm not wearing makeup, but it does give your skin a really good cleanse, kind of moves a lot of impurities. So I'm just going to try that today. Now I do just want to say that I've said it in previous videos, I am actually visually impaired, so the way that I apply some of these things might be a little different, just to make it a little easier for myself, but we'll just kind of go through that as we go along. So this one is really good because it's like got a pump. So I'm going to use the back of my hand when I've got the lid off. There we go. I'm going to use the back of my hand and just pump a little bit of this cleanser onto it. Just because I find that if I use the back of my hand, then I just know it's just easier to apply because I know where it all is. I am using my fingers. Don't worry, I have washed my hands. And I'm just kind of rubbing this on in circular motions around my face. I've actually used quite a lot there, but it's okay. I'm just giving my face a really nice cleanse. Just feels so good to do this in the mornings, just because I'm using my 2 hands now just to kind of really get in there, remove all the impurities that might have built up during the night. So this is, yep, my little cleansing routine, which I absolutely love. Now what I'm going to do, so I've applied that now, I've given it a good massage into my skin to make sure it's all rubbed up. Now I have these little, I've still got loads on the back of my hand, but I will get that off in a minute. I use these reusable face towels. They're just like little circular pads really. They're so much better for the environment, they feel good on the skin, so much better than using a cotton wool pad. Also you get a little laundry bag that you can just pop these in when you're finished, pop them in the wash and then use them again, so they're great. I've got a little pot of water here. I'm just going to dip this in just so that I can now wash off this cleanser. It's really important that you wash this off properly, because you know, you don't want to be leaving it on and because it can cause your pores to clog up, and you can get spots and things, which is really not a good thing. You don't want that. And that's actually something, because I have funny skin sometimes, and some products do make me come out in these kind of spots. So actually this cleanser is really great for that sort of more sensitive skin type, because it really doesn't affect me badly at all. It's a great cleanser. Right then, so this is pretty much washed off. I am just going to give it a little more of a go, just because I might be giving this a bit of an overkill, but as I said, I really just want to make sure that this is washed off properly. Yeah, there we go. Right, and then I'm just going to pop my little laundry bag out here. Pop my little face cloth in, pop this back in here so that when I do my washing everything's going to be all fine. Grab my hand towel, give my face a little dry off. Okay, so I'm feeling nice and cleansed now, already feeling better, already feeling a lot more awake. Now I'm going to move on to the next stage. So this is my Body Shop Vitamin C Glow Revealing Liquid Peel. Now guys, I do not use this every day. I don't recommend that you use this every day. It's quite a strong product and it is not for everyone. It's kind of like an exfoliating agent. So it basically removes a lot of your dead skin, a lot of like oils that you don't need. It's, as I say, not for everyone. But it is it does leave you feeling really good afterwards when you can get the lid off. Okay, does make you feel really good afterwards. So I'm just going to squirt a little bit. You do not need a lot of this. Again, I'm doing it on the back of my hand just so I can know exactly where it is. And I am just going to apply this again in like a circular motion. Now, it is pretty gross. Like, you can feel like the skin and stuff coming off, which you might find a little bit weird. I actually find it quite satisfying, quite therapeutic in a way, because I know that all of the dead skin is coming off my face. I'm just massaging this in again, just going in circles, going around my face, just making sure I cover all the areas that I want to cover. Now this, like, people are like, oh, it's not really your skin, it's just like in the actual, you know, the stuff that they put in the bottle. I'm telling you now, it is your actual skin, because if you do this onto like a latex glove or like a cosmetic glove, it doesn't work. So, you know, it doesn't come out with all these bits, so it must be your real skin. Right, so I've done that. Guys, I'm going to just pop now to the bathroom because I need to wash this off properly, because I don't want to go around having all that little balls on my face, like little balls of skin, because that is not cool. So I'm just going to pop to the bathroom and wash that off. Right then, so that's all washed off, thank goodness. That is a really, really good product. I really enjoy that. As I say, please don't use that every day. I tend to do it sort of once every 3 days, just when I think my skin needs a really kind of deep, clean, sort of a deep or kind of exfoliate, if you will. But yeah, it already feels so much better. Like, it just feels clearer somehow and like just lighter. So yeah, that was that. So now, the next thing that I'm going to do is move on to my toner. So this is the Elemis Lavender Balancing Toner. I really love this. I love Elemis products. I just love how they feel on my skin, and this toner is really no exception. It just feels so nice on my skin. It feels really light. And again, what I'm going to do, so this is a spray-on bottle, and I do know some people do spray this directly onto their face. I am not going to do that, just because I don't enjoy that, and secondly, I don't want it going in my eyes and things like that. So what I will do is use another one of my trusty reusable face pads and just spray a couple of sprays on, and then just wipe it across my skin. It really is just so refreshing and so important to tone, because, you know, it just really makes your skin feel nice and supple, and just again adds to that kind of making it hydrated and making it feel nice and soft, which is what we love from our products. I'm just going to do this again. It does go everywhere. It's already gone all over me, but you know what? I don't mind. It's worth it, because I can just pop this on and it's really, really easy to use. So I really would recommend this. Now, it says about lavender, it doesn't really smell like lavender. I am not keen on the smell of lavender, but this doesn't really have much of a scent at all, so please don't worry about that if you're not so keen on lavender, because it's fine, like you can't really tell it's lavender. I'm just gonna pop this again. I just think these are great. These cost me $9.99 for the reusable face pads and the laundry bag. So, you know, it just keeps them out of the way, ready to put in the wash, and you don't lose them when they're in the wash because they're in this little basket. So I've cleansed, I've done my liquid peel, I've toned. Now I'm going to use my serum. So this is my serum. To be honest, it's not the best serum. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. This is the Revolution Skincare Plumping and Hydrating Serum. It's got 2% hyaluronic acid. I am gonna look for another serum just because it does the job and it's great. My hair keeps falling out. It does the job and it's great, but I don't know. You can tell it was only sort of, it's not high end. Like, I'm not saying that I love high end products all the time, because I don't. Like, I really like my things to be affordable, but I don't know, for serum I just want to go a bit more high end, I think. And so if anyone does have any good recommendations, please put them in the comments. So this has got like a dropper, but again, because of how I do things, I am going to just use my fingers for this, just because it's really important to know where I'm putting it, because I don't just want to drop it onto my face and then for it to go into my eyes. Now what I'm going to do with this, I don't wipe this along my skin. I don't think that's good for your skin, so I am just kind of patting it on, just because that is so much better. Yeah, so as I say, it is not my favourite. There's nothing wrong with it, but I don't know, I just, like, I use it kind of out of habit really at the moment, and I am going to look for another serum. But in the meantime, this is doing a good job for me. You must not get this, obviously, like, pretty self-explanatory, but you must not get this anywhere near your eyes because it is not good. Let me just do this a bit more, get it a bit more balanced. I mean, it makes my skin feel nice, to be honest. It does what it says, but I just, you know. Right, so that's the serum. Right, so I am now going to move on to what I think is definitely my favourite product in the whole of my skin routine. I've got the serum out of the way. I'm now moving on to this. This is the L'Oreal Paris Hydrogenous Liquid Moisture Care, and I just love it. It's a moisturiser, and it's especially for sensitive skin. Absolutely love it because it's just so lightweight. Like, I don't like heavy moisturisers, you know, just like really thick moisturisers, because I think it just like clogs up my skin and it makes my face feel quite heavy. So to have something like this L'Oreal Paris moisturiser is so good. It's especially for sensitive skin, so it's really lightweight and it really does the job well, I would say. Just feels so good to put on, really nice and refreshing. I can already feel my skin like being moisturised. I am going to link all of these mentioned products down in the description, just because you know what I'm like with my words, and I probably have not got some of the names quite right, so definitely going to link these down so you know exactly what I'm using. I think I have pretty much got the names right, but you know, it's just, I think it's really good to have them so that you can go to them if you like. I tend to get most of these products on ASOS just because it's so easy for me to do. It's really accessible for me to shop at ASOS. The things arrive quickly, and yeah, that's where I've tended to pick up most of this stuff. Also with moisturiser, do be careful to not, so I used to, like, when I was feeling like a bit of a dry patch on my skin, I used to just like put loads of moisturiser on it. Do not do that. It does clog up your pores, so just make sure that you apply everything evenly, and then you'll get hopefully the best results. I tend to use this morning and night. I am going to do a separate video on my evening skincare routine because it is a bit different. I use a few different products and it gives a different vibe, so I just thought that'd be easier. I do sometimes use my Clinique Moisture Surge moisturizer, so I have this one as well. This is a little bit thicker, but it still does a good job, but I really wanted the more light feel today with the L'Oreal. Right then, so finally what I do is I use some lip balm. So I either have the Body Shop, this Born Lippy, or I have my trusty Vaseline. I think today I'm going to use the Body Shop Born Lippy, just because why not, and it smells really good as well. So just going to pop this onto my lips. I get really dry lips, and yeah, this is really good actually. So that is that. So that was my morning skincare routine. Really hope that you enjoyed it and found it useful. I already feel super ready to go, and I just love doing it. So like, I'm really happy that I finally found something effective. If you have any suggestions of things to use that you like, or you know, some of your favourite products, please do let me know down in the comments. I don't know if I apply everything completely correctly, but you know what, it's my face and it works for me, so I'm happy with how I do things. But yeah, if you have any like general advice, please do let me know. I'm also looking for a sort of more a day cream to put on top of this moisturizer with a bit of an SPF, so if anyone has any suggestions for that, then please do let me know. But if you did enjoy this video, I mean, you know, it was fun. Please do give it a thumbs up, and like I say, if you want to see more of me, more of my videos, then please do hit that subscribe button. I really do all sorts of things on this channel, and I've got lots of exciting things planned. But all I can say now is have a good day, have a good week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!